Hello and welcome to another Gunpla review. Today we're taking a look at the high-grade Build Divers Love Phantom. Now, while I haven't watched Build Divers, I have watched Re-Rise, so I do know who Maggie is, though I haven't seen the Love Phantom in action. Regardless, I am rather fond of this mobile suit design, it being the Strike Freedom with the Noir Striker on the back, with a little bit of Death Scythe from Wing added in for flavor. Getting into the review, as usual, let's start with the articulation. Showing off the usable range of articulation, the head can go back decently far, forward very far. The focus, there we go. The shoulders can go out to about 90 degrees. They're on a ball joint with a forward polycap, so they can come across the chest, and that is on a ball joint. Sorry if it's kind of hard to see, it's black plastic, which can't get a full rotation, though it does bang against the backpack. You get a very nice bend at the elbow and the usual ball joint for the wrist. The chest has two ball joints, which allows a little bit of side to side, and of course a waist swivel. The ab crunch is sorry about that. Might need to glue that in. Anyway, it actually has about the same arc backwards, or actually slightly more of an arc backwards than an angle forwards. The hip skirt rifles are actually attached on to the waist, not the hips, which does mean they can get back out of the way. The beam saber handles can rotate a full 360, and of course the rifles can unfold. Now, not only are the front skirts ball jointed, but the back skirt is actually on a hinge as well. You can actually get a full splits even with the side skirts in the way, but you can of course just move them out of the way and get a full kick. The legs have a rocking joint so that you can shift the hips to the side, move that up. Now the large kneecap does get in the way slightly, but you can still get a pretty high kick out of the suit. Knee bend, very good, though it does look a little bit strange from the front, though seat designs tend to do that anyway. And with the ankle, that far backwards, however the toe can bend slightly. That far backwards, however the toe can bend slightly further past that far forwards. Not a huge amount of range, but it works. And a decent ankle pivot. Moving on to the striker. Polycap here, which allows for a hinge and a swivel. There's a swivel point here, here, and here, so you get plenty of usable range. There's also another hinge inside of here that allows this to hinge outwards. Swivel hinge for this lower wing. And as you saw earlier, there's a swivel hinge for the rifle, as well as this separates, but we'll get to that. Pull out slot for this that allows it to angle outwards. You do end up pulling off the weapon, trying to do that fairly often. Oh, and also this can rotate. Taking a look at the accessories, the Love Phantom comes with holding hands, open hands, the beam sickle, as well as the effect part, and a leftover beam shield. Taking a look at the accessories in more detail, the beam sickle comes in the same pink plastic as the kit, despite it's supposed to be all gray. So I took advantage of that in my painting and kept a bit of it on it. Personally, I think it looks better this way. You simply slot in the effect part. No trouble there. You can clip this on for storage, but I don't want to scratch out the paint, so I'm not going to be doing that. Moving on to the beam shield. Kind of annoys me that they molded it in clear plastic instead of the same green as the sickle, but I suppose you could get some translucent paint and fix that yourself. To attach this, you simply remove this, plug it in, get the wing out of the way, and also bend the arm so the shoulder's not in the way, and plug the two tabs into the two holes. And it's not exactly easy to pose this. Ignore it coming off. I don't think I had it in all the way. No, it just doesn't want to stay on. Alright. Well, I don't plan on using it personally anyway, so that's not a big deal for me. But, yeah, I mean, you try and move it down, it'll pop off. It'll just bump against the shoulder. It'll bump against the wing. If you have it out properly, it's kind of a leftover. And also, this is a pain to get off. Give me a moment. Yeah, I'm never doing that again. Pick that back in and it can stay there. Moving on to the hands, you have the open palm, which looks very similar to the RX-78s. Simply plugs in. It's for the holding hands. Just pop the back off. Slip it on to whatever you want it to hold. Close it up again. And there we go. Now, if you don't paint this, the handle will be very loose in the hand and it'll just flop since there's so much weight towards the front, but I found that after painting it, it actually can hold itself up, mostly, which does help with posing. Of course, you could always simply use some blue tack. Also, one thing that I completely forgot about is that the swords on the wings can be held in the hands, but they look so ridiculous, I'm not surprised I forgot about it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I guess I'm going to have to start saying this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And more importantly, please share this video with anybody you think might want to watch it. Until next time, happy building.